The hypocrisy is unreal. For years, the media and lefties have screamed how much we are conspiracy theorists from everything during Spygate, and let's not forget 2020. Any dissenting voice or questioning in the mainstream media's narrative was swiftly labeled as dangerous misinformation. Any post on social media was quickly shadow banned or deleted and would get your account terminated. Meanwhile, they flip-flopped on literally everything from masks to lockdowns and the jabs. Their favorite tactic has always been to paint us as the unhinged fringe, while they claim the moral high ground. And now, of all the things they want to stand on, this one is ridiculous. And before I share this video and break it down, if you want more conservative news and love Trump, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, after this video, I want to know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. But I want you to take a look at this.
Oh, it's a false flag.
False flag?
Yeah, false flag.
Somebody died and 2 people injured. What do you think about that?
False flag.
False flag.
I thought it was magnificently staged. It was professionally done. It almost looked real.
Wait. Staged by who?
Oh, by Mr. Trump, of course.
I think this whole thing is staged.
You think it was staged?
Yes.
One person died in the crowd, 2 critically injured. What happened
It's a
there?
small price. It wouldn't matter to Trump. Do you think he cares if people die for him to be elected? Death doesn't mean anything to Trump.
Now, staged from whose side? Do you think Donald Trump staged it for attention?
Could be, or it could be the other side trying to make a scene or something, but I don't, the fact that he only got his ear and he stood up and said America, come on.
Right.
It doesn't feel normal.
What is our evidence for suggesting that it was a fake assassination
I
attempt?
think that he walked away alive with perhaps a scratch on his ear.
Yeah, it grazed his ear.
Yeah. Of course, behind the scenes, that was all fabricated. Some noise, they put a little scratch on his ear, threw a little blood on his face.
Now, so you think that they planned from 130 yards away to shoot off the corner of his ear?
And they never shot off the corner of his ear. That was all done by the people hanging around him. Nobody ever shot off his ear.
Okay. So you just see it grazing his ear as maybe not real. What about the people that died what about the father that died in the stand as well as the others that were critically injured?
I don't know. I can't tell, but to me it just looks like it was planned, and bless that guy's soul for dying for this cause. I'm so sorry for that person's family.
So you think, if we're thinking that that's a big thing to think, is that Donald Trump's administration faked an assassination, got people killed to try to do this. What would you say our reasoning is for saying that, or we have no reasoning? Just a feeling.
Just a feeling.
These people are completely brainwashed. My question to all of these people is, if you think that Trump staged all of this, do you believe he has complete control of all of the Secret Service, or just those in his security detail? And the local police department, what about that? He would have to have control over them, right? But there is more. There are people like this.
Some lefty loons are lamenting that Trump wasn't killed. Others are insisting the whole thing was staged. Have a listen to actress Amanda Seales, who reckoned the gunshots weren't real, the blood was all fake. Have a listen to this.
That was more staged than a Tyler Perry production of Medea Runs for President. This was, I believe, done to try to show his strength counter to Biden's fragility.
Let's get real here. This isn't some Hollywood script with fake blood and orchestrated scenes. This is a grotesque and irresponsible conspiracy theory with absolutely no evidence to back it up. The left loves to accuse Trump and his supporters of spreading baseless conspiracies, yet here they are, doing exactly that. The hypocrisy is staggering. And let's break down their logic, or lack thereof. Trump is already dominating the polls, crushing Biden at this point. Why on earth would he need to do something like this to try and boost his numbers? It's absurd. Innocent people were killed, and to suggest this tragedy was staged is an insult to their memory and an attack on common decency. In the end, it's just another example of the left's total disconnect from reality. They've let their hatred for Trump drive them into a frenzy, and it's not only embarrassing but deeply disrespectful to the victims of this tragic event. And now we're getting posts like this from Sleepy Joe. Spare me the BS fake unity message. You don't get to do this now after 4 years of your disgusting, divisive, hateful rhetoric and calling us every name in the book. You labeled us as racists, bigots, deplorables, and worse. Now, because it's convenient for your narrative, you want to preach about unity? Give me a break. Where was this call for unity when businesses were burned to the ground during riots? When innocent people were attacked for wearing a hat you didn't like? When families were torn apart by political differences fueled by your constant barrage of hatred? Your sudden desire for unity is nothing more than a transparent attempt to sweep your past actions under the rug and silence those who remember.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Now,
We remember the vitriol and venom spewed at us for standing by our beliefs. Joe Biden has spent the last 4 years of calling MAGA Republicans an existential threat to our democracy. We remember being dehumanized and ostracized. We remember the blatant double standards where your side was allowed to say and do anything, no matter how violent or outrageous. Unity isn't achieved by papering over the past and pretending it didn't happen. It's achieved through genuine acknowledgement of wrongdoings, sincere apologies, and a commitment to change. Until then, don't insult us with empty platitudes. We see through the facade. And that leads me to another really important topic. Did you notice how there were 100 million plus pissed off Americans and there were 0 cities destroyed? No buildings were burning, no buildings were broken into, no cars on fire, no riots in the streets. Nothing. Interesting, right? Well, that's it for this one, and thanks for watching. And make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video for more conservative news daily. See you in the next one.